Welcome back, pal.
Welcome to the trial. These events will put you up against some of the most skilled drivers at Horizon, so bring your best. You can only enter the trial with a team, so sign up here to find a new team, or bring your own convoy with you. Good luck!
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 meters, turn left. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Hey there! How about a car with some actual legroom and some actual speed? This section's about what happened when McLaren decided to make a road car. You're going to enjoy this. The track and the road have very different requirements. For McLaren, that was a challenge they were more than willing to embrace. In 1988, they set out to create the finest sports car the world has ever seen. By 1993, they had achieved their goal, and the honestly fantastic F1 was the result. 106 would be built across all variants, and it remains one of the very best road cars ever made. The F1 has no turbocharger. That would have compromised the driving experience, increased complexity, and resulted in turbo lag. The F1 is a naturally aspirated supercar, one of the fastest in the world, in fact.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn left.
McLaren's racing heritage is so deeply ingrained in this machine that when they took it to Le Mans in 1995 and faced off against purpose-built racing machines, they won. So, with something like the F1 to live up to, where do you go next? Well, you throw the book away again and write an even better one. The result is the McLaren P1, a hybrid electric sports car that stands head and shoulders above the F1. The P1 GTR will hit 60 miles an hour in 2.4 seconds. That's 0.7 seconds faster than the F1. That's an eternity for a supercar.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Remember those problems with turbo lag? McLaren solved that with the hybrid drive. While the turbos build pressure, the electric motor drives the wheels. No turbo lag, just torque. And because it's a hybrid, it has an all-electric range. Running on batteries alone, that's 6.2 miles. A bit more if you're going downhill. I quite like sleeper cars. Did Alex ever tell you the story of what we got up to in Colorado? There was this sleeper car competition, you see. Let's just say no one was ready for the sunbeam. Lotus never quite let go of the upgrade game. So in addition to building their own supercars, they upgraded cars from other marques too. The Lotus Carlton was one such aftermarket upgrade. Lotus took a respectable four-door Vauxhall saloon and turned it into a supercar. From the outside, there are a few signs that this is something special. Wider wheel arches, that sort of thing. But under the bonnet, that's where the magic starts. Engine capacity was increased to 3.6 litres, and twin Garrett T25 turbochargers were added. The engine block was reinforced, and new crankshafts were forged by Opel and machined in Germany.
You will arrive at your destination.
We'll reset and take that section again. Lotus never quite let go of the upgrade game. So in addition to building their own supercars, they upgraded cars from other marques too. The Lotus Carlton was one such aftermarket upgrade. Lotus took a respectable four-door Vauxhall saloon and turned it into a supercar. From the outside, there are a few signs that this is something special. Wider wheel arches, that sort of thing. But under the bonnet, that's where the magic starts. Engine capacity was increased to 3.6 litres, and twin Garrett T25 turbochargers were added. The engine block was reinforced, and new crankshafts were forged by Opel and machined in Germany.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Only 950 of these custom gems were built, and they've become something of a modern classic. The Lotus Carlton was an example of how to turn a saloon into a supercar. But that's not the only thing Lotus got up to. In 1979, Chrysler approached Lotus to create a strict rally version of their Sunbeam three-door hatchback. Lotus, as you might imagine, rather enjoyed the challenge. They took the rear-wheel drive hatchback and changed everything that matters. They stiffened the suspension, improved the anti-roll bars, and widened the transmission tunnel. Performance was increased by fitting a 2.2-litre version of the Lotus 911 slant four-cylinder engine, resulting in an impressive 250 brake horsepower, up from a meager 105 on the original. Wonder if Lotus should do more conversion. It's a silly question, actually. Lotus should do more conversions. In fact, I'll call them right now. I honestly think these might be some of the most beautiful cars in the world. And the story of how it came about is, well, really British. Get in the car and let's get this segment. Jaguar is a bit of a favourite of mine. The company is almost 100 years old and was originally founded to build sidecars for motorcycles. But this is the car that really set the bar, I think. The 1961 E-Type. When he saw it, Enzo Ferrari called it the most beautiful car in the world. High praise indeed. He wasn't alone in his admiration. Accolades have followed this car ever since. It's been in movies, comics, games, and TV shows. Unlike some later cars in the marque, it wasn't just looks though. The E-Type was light and fast. It would do 153 miles an hour and stopped on innovative four-wheel brakes that were better than anything Ferrari or Porsche or even Mercedes-Benz had. It was solid too, with a design based on the D-Type that won the 24 Hours of Le Mans 3 years in a row.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Anyone who owns an E-Type will tell you that the key to their reliability is to drive them regularly, as if you'd need the excuse. About 2,500 were built, and they're a common sight at auto shows, and surprisingly reasonably priced. All in all, an almost perfect Jaguar. The E-Type was the successor to the Le Mans winning D-Type, but what would that look like if Jaguar designed it today? In 2013, Jaguar answered that question with the F-Type Project 7, a spiritual successor to the E-Type, and designed from the ground up to be the purest, most enjoyable Jaguar yet. The car's heritage is proudly displayed in the gorgeous D-Type curves and the distinctive aero hunch behind the driving position. But like the E-Type, it's not just a pretty face. Powered by a 5-litre V8 supercharged engine, with a fully aluminium body, it's blisteringly fast, with a 0 to 60 speed of 3.8 seconds and a top speed of 186 miles an hour. A car as beautiful as this must surely have been a carefully authored design. Actually, it started as a sketch by designer César Pierri, thrown together one Friday in his free time. Jaguar's design director, Ian Callum, saw the sketch in a thumbnail on César's computer during a meeting and asked him what it was. The rest is history. "250 Project 7s were built, as both a successor to the E-Type and as a celebration of Jaguar's victories at Le Mans.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I think I speak for all of us when I say, thank heavens for César's Friday afternoon doodle. We're almost done. But we've saved the good stuff for last. A spot of rallying in the most British car of them all. Get in, strap in, and let's nail this one. There is one car built in Great Britain that is, quite fairly, considered one of the most influential cars of the century. It's a surprisingly spacious little city car with a side-mounted engine. It's an icon of popular culture. It's been built on every continent where there's a car factory. It's the Mini. The Mini Cooper S was built to be a performance machine with deep engines, twin carburetors and front disc brakes. This scrappy little machine would go on to achieve more than 30 racing victories in the 1960s and 1970s. A Mini Cooper S flying number 37 placed first at the 1964 Monte Carlo Rally. Driven by Paddy Hopkirk and Henry Liddon, this was the last time an all-British crew would win the event.
In 100 meters, turn left.
But not the last time a Mini would. At Monte Carlo in 1966, Minis took the first, second and third positions. They were all disqualified because they had dimming headlamps, not because they were winning everything in sight. In 1999, the Car of the Century Award was presented to the most influential car of the 20th century. The Mini came second. It was beaten by the Model T Ford. That's fair, I suppose. 5.3 million Minis would be sold, making it the most popular British car. And then, in 2000, BMW resumed production of the Mini, breathing new life into the iconic marque. If the Mini of the 1960s had its sights set on the roads of Monte Carlo, the X-Rayed Countryman has its eyes on something a little tougher. The deserts and rough terrain of the Dakar, for starters. A wit once said that the only thing Mini in this monster was the pedal. That's rather missing the point, I think. The X-Rayed Countryman is much, much bigger than the Mini Cooper. It has to be. A stage of the Dakar demands literally tons of gear. You could call it a tank. It does rather sound like one. X-Rayed division set out to build this thing, they had one goal in mind: winning the Dakar. And they did, every year, from 2012 to 2015.
In 400 meters,
designed to be driven for 2 weeks over deserts and badlands, 5 kilometers above sea level. And it still handles like a hot hatch on a nice bit of dry airspace. Come and go. The heritage of a car like the Mini is more than who owns the keys to the shop. I fully expect to see Mini's wings flying for another century. This is quite the story. Bentley at Le Mans in the 1930s. Gentleman racers, heroic driving, and a personal hero of mine. Take good care of the cars, though. Both of them are mine. Bentley, a company founded in 1919 in Cricklewood, North London, and purchased by Rolls-Royce in the 30s. A company synonymous with both racing and luxury. Perhaps the best example I know of those two extremes of British engineering. For almost a century, every Bentley was hand-built to exacting standards. So at the beginning of the 21st century, when Bentley revealed their first mass-produced car, there were a great many questions. The car was the Continental GT, an elegant grand tourer that combined a racetrack pedigree with exquisite style and all the power you could need. The move to mass production has done nothing to blunt the Bentley experience. The 2017 Continental Supersport is responsive, fast, and beautifully designed. Are you all right? Take a moment, then let's do that bit again. Bentley, a company founded in 1919 in Cricklewood, North London, and purchased by Rolls-Royce in the 30s. A company synonymous with both racing and luxury. Perhaps the best example I know of those two extremes of British engineering. For almost a century, every Bentley was hand-built to exacting standards. So at the beginning of the 21st century, when Bentley revealed their first mass-produced car, there were a great many questions. The car was the Continental GT, an elegant grand tourer that combined a racetrack pedigree with exquisite style and all the power you could need. The move to mass production has done nothing to blunt the Bentley experience. The 2017 Continental Supersport is responsive, fast, and beautifully designed. Together all-wheel drive, carbon fiber bonnet sides and side skirts to create the most powerful performance-focused car the company has ever built. But never forget, Bentley's pedigree is racing. And the Bentley Continental embraces that. In 2007, a largely standard Continental Speed GT broke Bugatti's record for the flying kilometre on the frozen Baltic Sea. And then in 2011, they broke their own record. 205 miles an hour, both ways, on ice. Even when building these gorgeous Grand Tourers, Bentley is driven to excellence. Today, Bentley means modern, peerless luxury and elegance. But that's far from the full story. A century ago, Bentley meant something else entirely. It meant Le Mans. In 1930, eccentric race team owner Dorothy Paget financed a rather special Bentley at the Le Mans. It was a 4.5-litre supercharged masterpiece, driven by Sir Henry Bentley Boy Birkin. It posted the fastest time on the day, but it failed to finish. But what a race it was. Sir Henry's courageous driving forced Rudolf Caracciolla's 7-litre Mercedes out of the race at the cost of his own victory. But in doing so, he handed the day to the Bentley Sixes. A gentleman racer indeed. Sir Henry knew he didn't have anything to prove. In 1929, the adventurer Mrs. Mary Victor Bruce had already driven the resolutely modern 4.5-litre Bentley at Montlhéry, setting distance, speed and endurance records. The Bentley's performance so annoyed Ettore Bugatti that he called it the world's fastest lorry. The blower had the last laugh, though. In 2012, it was sold at auction for over £4 million, which is more than enough to buy a Veyron and a racing truck, if you're keeping score.
Like I told him, can't make a film about car culture around... And here without you in it, can they? Hey, I'll let you know if they need you back.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 200 meters, turn right. In 100 meters, turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. Turn right. Turn left. Recalculating route. In 200 meters, turn right.
So, your first fair went well? It did? Oh, well, that's excellent, isn't it? No time to rest, we've got another one. Local job, there should be a car waiting for you. Go, go, go! I've set the pickup location for you. I don't care how you get there, just get there. Phew. All right. Park, wait, breathe. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Our next fare is a London cab driver. Just keep it fast and professional, and whatever you do, don't disagree with him. I've put the route in your computer. This is working nicely. I can set it up for you without us having to worry about street numbers and things.
See, in my day, taxi driving was a calling, not a pastime. Now it's all smartphones and touchscreens, though, isn't it? You've got your little sat-nav there. Let's see you get me to Hythe House. Going a bit fast, ain't ya? I mean, I go through London traffic like a hot knife through butter, but I've got the skill and the experience, don't I? Now, see, you should have taken a turn back there. What did I tell you? These gadgets and gizmos are never going to replace good old-fashioned know-how. Oh, hold on. Yeah, this is still the right way. Tell you what I like about your office, though. Nice motor, spacious, comfy. 5-point seatbelts, very swank.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
This Hythe house? Is that at the time? Blimey. Well, guess you did all right then, didn't ya? If you're ever down in London, don't try to pinch any of my fares, eh? Eh?
I don't believe this. Our last fare left a bad review. Way too fast, reckless driving, no conversation, 0 stars. The nerve of him. Oh, well, doesn't seem to have lessened demand. I've been hoping to increase efficiency, so I went down to the Horizon Auto Show and spoke to a young man named Jamin. He seemed like a nice guy, so I let him make some changes to the car. Not sure what they were. Tell me if you notice any difference.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Just wait here, I'll text the passenger. Oh, wait. Oh, no. The passenger wants a driver that can drive like crazy. You do know how to do that, right?
Hiya, I'm headed for a house on Derwent Water, please. First day and night at the festival have been incredible. Now it's time for the after party. Oh, you're not the driver with the bad review, are you? I was hoping I'd get you. Too fast, too slick, and no talking. Sounds like the best taxi ride ever for a Londoner. Let's go.
400 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn right.
around when it is safe to do so.
Thank you so much. Have a great festival. Here, I'm giving you a 5-star review right now. If it went higher than that, I would.
So many fares, so many passengers. I'd hire someone to help me process them all, but I'm afraid it would just free me up to panic about something else. Right, here's one. I've set the pickup location. It's way out in the countryside. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. Meters, turn left. Turn left. Now, where's the passenger? Oh, hurry up, before you get rained on. I've calculated your optimum route and uploaded it to your onboard computer, because it's not as if I don't have 1,000 other things to do.
You all right? I'm soaking wet, thanks for asking. And now I'm putting mud all over your nice clean car. Ugh. Can you just take me home to Broadway, please?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
You all right? I'm soaking wet, thanks for asking. And now I'm putting mud all over your nice clean car. Ugh. Can you just take me home to Broadway, please?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
You know what's funny? Where I'm from, we get rained on about 150 days a year. And we're still surprised when it happens.
Calculating route. In 400 meters, turn sharp right. In 100 meters, turn left.
I'm gonna go inside and have a cup of tea and a very long, very hot bath. Thanks for saving me. You go enjoy the weather. Glad it's fun for someone.
Well, despite the business bringing in far more passengers than we can handle, our friend Joel Carter thinks we need to do a little advertising. He's organized it for us. How nice of him. He won't tell me exactly what it involves, but he insists on you as a driver. In 200 meters, turn right. He won't tell me exactly what it involves, but he insists on you as a driver. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. Hold on. Joel sent me a message. Aish? Oh no, it's never good when he calls me that. I ran a cross-promotion contest with my world's fastest label to give away the quickest taxi ride in Horizon history. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. The winner is a Horizon fan all the way from the US. Don't worry, your new driver's got this.
Much obliged for the ride. I know it's strange and we're not going far, but I was over here for the festival and I've been a fan of drag racing for as long as I can remember, so, gee, Horizon sure is something, ain't it? Well, I can't wait to get home and tell everyone about this. Not for a while, though. I ain't finished with the festival yet. Thank you to you and Joel and everyone.
Thank goodness, a simple fare. Passenger had a breakdown and needs a lift home. Off you go. Here's the pickup location. It should feel like a nice, lazy holiday after that last run. Just to be clear, you absolutely cannot slow down or take a holiday. park it here. The passenger shouldn't be far. Now, you needn't worry about their car. I've already organized a breakdown service to come and collect. Which reminds me, the photocopy is broken. Which means I have to print the invoices myself. Which means I need to... Anyway, that's not for you to worry about. There's the passenger. Off you go.
Thanks very much, but how did you get here so quick? You didn't know my car was going to break down before I did you? It's always like this. Just when you need to get somewhere, a light comes on and the car stops working. It's almost as if it knows I need to go somewhere and is actively working against me. Do you think that's what's actually happening? No, of course not. Fantastic. I might keep Aisha's taxis on the speed dial and just get rid of the car. It's always been a bit of a banger anyway.
Oh, yes, hello, you're back. What did you make of that last fare? Excellent, wonderful. Don't tell me there's no time. I have another passenger waiting for you. Pickup location is set. It's a bit rural, but I suppose it might be someone coming into town for the day. Meters. Turn left. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Park there, I suppose. Good a place as any. We're not going off to town. The destination seems to be in the middle of nowhere as well. Never mind. We don't need to know why they're going, do we? Just where. Though, you will be careful taking the taxi across country, won't you?
Sorry to have bothered you, but my tractor's on the blink, and I'm sorry if this is unorthodox, but I know every blade of grass on this farm, and I'm a little set in my ways, so you'll follow my shortcut precisely, please. Straight across that field to start. Now, wasn't that the good shortcut? Apologies if it was a little bumpy, a few new blades of grass I'm not yet familiar with, I think.
Next passenger has already been waiting at the pickup location for 20 minutes. What are you waiting for? Go! Just because they're overeager doesn't mean we can be late. Pickup is at Mortimer Gardens, but there's no destination or route. That's odd. Turn around when it is safe to do. You will arrive at your destination. This is the place. You better pull up. I hope this isn't another one of those funny ones who doesn't actually need to go anywhere but just wants us to do some sort of ridiculous stunt. I blame Joel for this.
Right, now I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I don't actually need to go anywhere. You've got a reputation around here as some sort of boss driver. Well, it's gonna take a lot more than a reputation to impress me. Head for the Mortimer Gardens and bring the drift. press me a bit? Haven't I? Sorry about the fib I told you to get you down here, but thanks for the ride. That was some proper wild driving you just did.
Back, are you? Well, I'll have you know, while you've been quite literally spinning your wheels, I've been trying to run an actual passenger service. I'm not sure if... Oh, what am I talking about? ASUS taxis comes to a standstill without you. Sorry, but can we please get back to basics? Taking people from point A to point B. Very, very quickly. For me? Oh, thank you. Right, well, next pickup location is set. Away we go.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Park it here, I'll call your passenger. I only spoke to the lady for a moment, but she sounds absolutely lovely. Just needs a quick hop over to Edinburgh to visit her sister in the suburbs. Apparently they like to watch motor racing together.
All right, love? Oh, you're not one of these drivers from Horizon, are you? I'm from a family of big racing fans myself. My sister and I have been following all the action at the festival. You couldn't put your foot down a bit for me, could you?
Turn left. In 400 meters, Turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
That's not bad, but it looks a lot faster on the telly. Can you speed it up a bit? Come on now, love. I want you to really blow my hair back. Can you do that for me?
At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Thank you. Good luck racing at the festival. I'll be cheering for you. Wait till I tell my sister I had a ride in a real race car. She'll say it was only a taxi, but you and I know differently, don't we, love?
Okay, calm down. Where to start? I've been working on a bit of a business diversification that I haven't told you about because I didn't want to worry you. I've managed to get my hands on a limousine. Jamin at the festival, such a nice guy. And I thought we could offer high-speed luxury group fares. But I really should have asked first, since you'll have to do all the driving. Just think, if this works, we could be Aisha's luxury limos. Got them? All right. I've put the next pickup into your sat-nav. Quick as you can.
And the bloke looks at the mechanic and says, I'd love to, but that's not my car. What do you reckon? Oh, well, there's not much point doing the rest of the joke now you've heard the punchline. Just warming up for this gig in Edinburgh. Hope you don't mind. See, there's so many people in town for the Horizon Festival, I figure I'd better do some car jokes, but I don't know any. Do you? You're a driver. Nothing, eh? See, this is exactly what I mean. Joking about cars with this Horizon lot is like joking about burgers with a bunch of cows. Nothing, eh? You know, for a cabbie, you certainly don't say much.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Anyhow, I think we're picking up my mate Charlie next. Maybe he's got something good.
You've made the pickup? Oh, thank goodness. So, what are they like? Are they funny? No, don't tell me. There's no time. I've updated your route to the next pickup point. Better get to it.
You want to know how slow my car is? I'll tell you how slow my car is. It's so slow that... Oh, hey! Hiya! You all right, Jess? How you doing? You got your car material ready for gig?
Not really, Charlie. What you got? Sounds like you're working on something.
Yeah, hey, here, listen to this. My car is so slow that when I drive it, it often makes me late for stuff.
That's not very good, Charlie.
Nah, it's not, is it? As slow as... Blimey, this one driving won't be much help. This taxi's quicker than me mama, bingo night. Here, we're picking up Harry next. Let's see if he's got something.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. 200 meters, turn right. In 400 meters, turn right. In 200 meters, turn right.
Okay, pickup confirmed, thank heavens. When it comes to waiting, turns out these comedians don't have much of a sense of humor. Next pickup should be on your sat-nav now. Step on it.
All right, everyone. What you call a driver with no sense of direction?
Hey, take it easy, Harry. We don't want to upset our nice Horizon driver in the front here. Besides, I know the punchline to that one. It's rubbish.
Oh, you do? You could tell me then. I'm still working on the blooming thing. How about you, Jess? What have you got?
A whole lot of nothing. Not a lot of time to come up with anything better. The rate this taxi's going.
All right, how about this? What do you call a comedian who has to get a job as a taxi driver?
I'd call that you and me, mate, if we don't come up with something before we get to Edinburgh.
Okay, calm down. We're picking up Poppy next. She's bound to have something.
In 100 meters, turn sharp right.
Pickup confirmed. It's working. It's actually working. I can't believe it's actually working. Final passenger is down in Broadway. We can do this. Come on.
Hi everyone, Jess, Charlie, Harry. Wow, car jokes are hard, right? How about this? Why did the Horizon drive across the road?
Yep, we're doomed.
Dion, I've got some other stuff I've been working on. How many Horizon drivers does it take to change a light bulb?
Tried that already. The answer's one. Tech down in the auto show named Dave changed both headlights on my car in about 2 seconds flat.
All right, relax everyone. We're gonna pick up Jack before we head to the gig. He's absolutely hilarious. He'll definitely have something.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters. Turn left. Turn left.
Final pickup, and then you need to get them all to Edinburgh in time for the show. All jokes aside, we're so close now. Careful with this last passenger. He's the headline act. Not sure why. He didn't seem very funny on the phone.
Hello, Jess, Charlie, Harry, Poppy. Fancy running into all of you. Wow, this taxi's quite fast, isn't it? Are we all excited for the gig? I know I am.
Jack, you have to help us. We're dying here.
Seriously, Jack, with all these Horizon people in town, if we can't come up with a decent car joke, we're gonna get laughed off the stage.
Yeah, like, not in a good way. Come on, Jack, we're all counting. On you, what have you got for us? Don't worry, I've got it under control. You ready? When is a car not a car? When it turns into a corner. All right, it's going to be a great show, everyone. Thank you very much, driver.
You know, Aisha's taxis is about to go nationwide. We're busier than ever, and I still don't have help in the office, and I'm not stressed. I know we'll get there, and everything will be fine. I believe I have you to thank for this breakthrough. So I won't need you to do so much driving now. I can manage from here.
Aisha sounded relieved on the... phone, which, if you know Aisha, is pretty major. So, nice job. I'll call you when she gets in touch again.